Alright, first, he's got a good heft to him, that's for sure. Definitely heavier than some other figures you would find on the shelf. Let's see. Nice tight joints. Oh yeah, listen to that. Yeah, he's got a lot of articulation. He's even got toe articulation. He's got nice ankle articulation. He doesn't have a rocker. It's just a simple back and forth. I should be shocked from McFarlane. Oh, but he's got good knee articulation, that's for sure. Okay, so it's for leg. It seems to be side to side. Not a lot of articulation back and forth. Oh, there you go. Because I have to kind of put it like to a side. You have to go. Yeah, you gotta like move it to the side if you want it to go up. That's not bad. All right, let's get into arm. All right. All right, let's see what we get for upper body movement in this. I have to say, he stands fairly well even without the stand. All right, he's holding his weapons well. As far as his weapons go, right hand is fine. Left hand, I don't know. I just, even depending on which version of the hands you put on, I don't know. I find the ability to hold the swords a bit loose. I know it's like the last thing to really complain upon, but you just have, if you want him to hold the sword, you got him to have it angle it just the right way, or it's going to be flopping around all over the place. It just comes down to his fingers are a bit rubbery, which is not always necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, so he's got some nice head movement. He can kind of do a bit of a I wouldn't say full 360. You can definitely do side to side, back and forth, front to back. However, depending on what angle you put him at, there's going to be this little gap, if you notice, right here in his neck. It just pops right up. It's not flush, so if you want it to be flush, it's got to be down a bit like this. Arm movement is actually fine. It's a little stiff, but he's new. The articulation's okay. And I was gonna say it's definitely has a lot more articulation than a standard McFarlane Toys action figure. But that being said, it's still not to the same degree as, say, like a Marvel Legends. Because McFarlane's more, style over substance. He's relented more into doing articulation of figures, but he is more about the look. So his figures are more like statuettes with moving parts. Because I think on some of his DC action figures, it says like 17 plus movable parts, where like, say, on a standard like Marvel Legends figure, you're looking, or some of them are higher. I think some of them say like 24 movable parts or something like that. But like on a standard like Marvel Legends figures, it's like 30 to 35 points of articulation or more these days. But that being said, this is still more than the average figure. I'm just trying to look at the paperwork here. I'm not seeing a designated number of how many points of articulation, or as they call it, movable parts he has. No, I don't see anything. Yeah. Nothing that I can see, but yeah, it's a really awesome looking figure. Here, I'm gonna see if I get some more arm movement in there. Yeah, it's a bit stiff, but it's nice. Yeah, he's not your typical action figure. He's more, if you're looking for something to just good old fashioned play with, have fun with. This isn't necessarily that. This is more, I buy it so I can have this cool action pose and leave it there, or leave it in the packaging, what have you. That being said, though, it's an awesome figure. I myself am no longer 12 years old or 6 years old or however old I was when Spawn came out. How old was I when Spawn came out? Spawn was what, 93? I apologize if I'm wrong on the year. I would have been what, 11, 12? Yeah, 11 or 12. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome figure. I have to give it a thumbs up. I'm sorry for anybody who missed out on these. I wonder if he will ever boot it back up to be able to order again. He has talked about doing another one of these Kickstarter campaigns and Medieval Spawn being the next one. I'm definitely going to do that because for me, when I was a child, Medieval Spawn was like the first Spawn figure I ever got. I really loved it. It was awesome. So just for nostalgia's sake, I am definitely going to put money out for the Medieval Spawn one if he does it. That being said, I don't know how many of these I'll keep doing down the line, but I definitely want to do the first one because it looked really cool. And you had the option with this if you like. I got the classic version, but there is a modern version which has a different head and some different paint apps, and a black and white version. But basically same core buck, mostly the same figure, just some minor alterations here and there. It might have a different boot, different head, different paint job, but they're 90% the same figure. I went with the classic version because that's just with the version I'm more connected to. I looked at like, you know what I think of it? I think this is, I might be wrong, but I think this is Modern Spawn. I definitely ordered Classic, but I'm just looking at it now. Because Classic Spawn should have more blue in them, shouldn't he? I might be wrong. I might have to go back and look at it. But I swear Classic should have blue in yeah, I don't know. I'll go take a look at it. I think they actually may have sent me the wrong figure. Wonder how you can figure that out. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I just noticed that now, guys, when I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute, Classic Spawn should have a little bit of blue in him. He should be more multicolored. I'm like, I think they sent me Modern Spawn by mistake. That being said, whatever, I'm just happy to have him. He's a great figure. But that being said, I might be wrong. I might go back and look at it, and maybe they made some tweaks and alterations since the original presentation. But yeah. That being said, overall great figure. If they do Medieval Spawn, I'm going to back it. After I'm done making this video, I'm actually going to go check it out. Actually, you know, if I find out before I finish this video, I might just quickly pop on and let you guys know. Alright. I don't think I really have much more to say on this guy. You know, articulation is decent. As I said, it's not as much as a Marvel Legends figure. It's about the same, slightly more than you find with a modern day DC figure from McFarlane or a Warhammer figure from McFarlane. But that being said, yeah, alright. I'm going to go see if I can find out and give you guys an update on which Spawn I have. Alright, catch you guys in a bit. Alright, folks, a little update. Turns out I was wrong. I was like, yeah, I think this is Modern Spawn, but no, it is Classic Spawn. Modern Spawn doesn't have the red in here. Modern Spawn is just black, a lot more black. Yes, even though comic book wise, Modern Spawn, I mean Classic Spawn had a little bit more of a blue hue to him. They chose not to incorporate it and they just made him all black. I thought he was supposed to have blue highlights, but I was wrong. And you can tell the difference more or less. The main thing is black. Modern Spawn, as I said, is all black in here. Doesn't have the red in between. He also has a different boot. It's more of a spike boot. larger and more spikier than it is. I forget which side it is, either left or right, but yeah. That being said, so yeah, this is indeed classic Spawn. Just once again to reiterate, it is a great figure. I'm glad Todd McFarlane did this. Looking forward to supporting the next one. Hopefully it is medieval Spawn like he was teasing. If it is, I'm 100% in. I can't wait to see what else he does. All right, I will finish this video up, and yeah. Oh yeah, so look at Spawny spin. Giving everybody a nice 360 view. Man, look at the detail on that thing. Nice paint apps. Far better than you find on a regular McFarlane Toys figure. Or like a Marvel Legends for that matter. Alright, Spawn, let's get a nice close up of that face. Smile. Yeah, that's some amazing paint work. I'm so glad I grabbed this. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. And there you have it. Alright, boys and girls, that is my review on Spawn. Alright, I'll catch you all later. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. Alright, have a good one, everyone.